first group review,
Wow.
the classic 1986 film, Aliens. Directed by James Cameron.
Is that the best movie of the 80s or what?
Blade Runner.
That's way better.
I
than
think
Blade Runner.
it's the best 80s sci-fi movie. It shits on everything else. The
Blade Runner
the
down the toilet.
the world that he creates, the visual effects
Star
are
Wars
amazing.
down the toilet.
Star Wars is great, but you just can't beat that story. The James Cameron double ending. You think that they've won and they've gotten away from the fucking.
It's just
But
like
wait,
Titanic.
But
there's
then she comes
more.
back. Yeah, to me, it's one of the best sci-fi movies ever made. Alien
Well,
One's great. This one's the best, and the other two are just horrible, just terrible.
Well,
I
the
need
one
to
with-
watch him a review on
The one with Winona's probably the best.
The one with Winona's better than the third one. The third one is an abomination of film. It's amazing that David Fincher's career ever recovered from it, because it's just a terrible, terrible film.
What are all the Halo
This wasn't-
references in that movie?
So,
Yeah, that was good.
the sergeant is completely based on Apone,
Yeah.
the sergeant in this. And if you play the campaign on Halo 1, a ton of those phrases they do, like you remember the 5x5 thing, they do that.
Pelican.
The Marines, we are leaving! When you're, I think the level where you encounter the flood, like for the first time, one of them says that. There's a bunch.
That was a good Halo movie.
And yeah,
No wonder they're not actually making the Halo movie because it's right here.
It's already been made, yeah. Terrific film. I give it 5 stars out of 5.
You see,
Yeah, but how many fresh potatoes?
Oh, what's our maximum? 10?
Whatever you
It's
want.
up to whatever
you.
you want.
All right, I give it 4.5 fresh potatoes out of 5. 5 being perfection.
It was getting 5 stars out of 5.
Five
Now
being
we got
perfection.
4.5 potatoes.
4.5 potatoes.
I mean, they are
4.5
potatoes.
It got 5 stars.
The
with 4 potatoes.
only reason I would dock half of that 5th potato is just that it is starting to look a little dated now. It's 32 years old.
Getting a little old.
It is starting to look a little dated now.
The Marines are too much of a caricature of Marines, but still fun, but like major caricature.
yeah.
I'm like, wait, is
They're
this
too
for like
humorous, right?
13-year-olds or something?
So
but
it probably was for 13-year-olds. But the best
29-year-olds.
best actor in there, definitely Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton.
Yeah, he kind of stole the show.
But he gets the lines. He got the lines. You give
Well,
those
yeah,
lines to
but
anybody.
he acted those lines too.
Yeah.
Everyone, Sigourney's just like, "Hey Newt, you want to be the boss?"
I really like that movie. I'm not crazy about it as like, yes, it's a sci-fi movie, but it's not like what I want in sci-fi. But yeah, no, it's pretty solid. I don't know, not just killing aliens.
Yeah, I give it 3 potatoes.
3 out of 5.
Yeah,
All
it
right.
was
let's hear it.
old, slow. It was good for an '80s movie. So they need to remaster it.
I mean, the only
very
time when
different.
graphics are bad is like when they're doing the flight scenes of like
Yeah.
the thing in the clouds. It's like,
It's
oh,
so
they
obviously just
have a backdrop or
Well, the
something.
movement, I don't know if it's like puppetry for the alien, but the movement's also kind of can't.
little shit. Yeah.
Oh, for the final alien.
Yeah, well, yeah.
For a lot of
The other ones are like actual people moving in suits, and they.
What?
Yeah.
Well, the final one was not that.
No, the final
Yeah.
one is like
It was
puppetry. For,
animatronic,
yeah,
yeah.
for sure. But the other ones are like people moving in suits, and they do all these quick cuts because they're like, we can't look
They
at
can't
them
really
too
show
long because it's like, oh, that's a person in a rubber suit.
Like Andy Serkis?
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually
You-
was.
like Gollum?
He was all about the
yeah, he
aliens.
was all. Yeah, he's good at that.
But and it looked like their tails are always whipping around funny, and then like I just imagine they have this rubber tail like on a string, and so they have the person moving in the costume, and then somebody just like dangling the tail, and it's always just like.
Yeah, they have those
Exactly
like
what they
motion
do.
capture balls all over them, right?
Yeah.
And then they digitize those.
I give it 106.
Yeah, you give it 106.
Oh,
That's
yeah, yeah.
incredible.
I was
Isn't
thinking
it? Is it?
I don't know,
Oh.
it's hard to say.
That's out of 1,024.
We don't know how much it's out of.
Yeah.
I think we got up to
3
132.
and 4.
Several,
It's good.
few
Good.
bags of
Wait,
potatoes.
wait,
Hey, so far,
Three,
so
four and a
far,
half.
#1 movie on the potato meter. We go
117 and a half it is.
117 and a half.
All right.
117.
A hard
Decent
act
debut.
a hard act to follow.
Yep. But next one could just come out with 1,000 potatoes, so you never know.
Yeah.
Next could be.
You just
what-
never know.
What will be our next movie?
It's good.
Avatar Jurassic Park,
No.
No Jurassic Park. Avatar.
Ever.
Titanic,
You can do other directors too.
First Man.
Who directed Jurassic Park?
David Fincher.
Steven Spielberg.